Ready? Are you ready to go live? We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. First in the kitchen with Jordan. And pardon my hair. The lockdown has added about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. I was due for a haircut and then we shut everything down. Betty's going to be joining us in the kitchen. She does dinner usually a few minutes earlier than this, so she's very, very vocal about the fact that she wants something. And of course, you all know that there's dogs in the house, so you're going to hear that in the background. It's real life, it's real healthy food, and we are here to make sure that you get what you need to eat healthy all week long. Now, I don't do traditional meal prep in the sense of what you see bodybuilders doing. I feel like that got carried away in the health and wellness field with people really taking the whole like meal prep, the same meal every day. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is make sure we're getting very healthy food on a regular basis. Now, I'm very lucky. Would you like a pickle? Betty, would you like a pickle? Is this going to go on the floor? Or is this going to go in your mouth? This is going to go, you're going to eat this. So, very simply, what I'm going to be talking about today and in this video is simple tricks to get good food in your body on a regular basis. Our goal with all of this is to make sure that you have tips, tricks, and simple things to do to ensure that health comes natural. So pickles for the baby. There you go. One for each hand. How's that sound? Is that good? Yum. All right, now that she's taken care of, back to business. So by the way, pickles, add them as often as you can. I hope you like them. The best part about anything that is fermented is it's good for gut health. And that is something that we will talk about on a regular basis when we do these, is doing things that are healthy for the sake of health and not because we want to lose weight or because we want to trick our body into something. Performance for a lifetime really revolves around health. And that is what we're going to be doing. So step one, looking at foods and why they're healthy. So Betty gets a lot of pickles because they're good for her gut. Gut health, of course, means that the bacteria, the good bacteria, have a place to grow. And that is what fermented products give us. They've got a lot of prebiotics to ensure that that growth happens. So what we're going to be talking about today and focused in on is starting the day right. And that means different things to different people. Some people actually like to fast and go all the way till 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon before they eat, which is fine. How you break that fast, breakfast, is, I think, more, I don't want to say it's critical. Breakfast isn't the most important meal of the day. I think that's a bit of a fallacy. What is important, though, is that on a regular basis, day to day, you are getting a lot of vitamins and minerals. You're getting high-functioning foods. Do you need more? I see that your pickle's made it to the ground, though. You want a little bit more of a pickle? I got you, kid. Here you go. Can these go in your mouth? Yeah? Yeah. Good job. So breakfast, what we're going to look to do, I've got 2 go-tos on a regular basis. Number one, we'll start with, and that is let's slide this over here. Yes, excellent. I'm just going to, no, I'm not. Oh, no. I need a bigger frame. How about that? So what we're going to look to do is start the day with a smoothie. And my smoothies are simple. So you can already see I've got the water in there because I don't want these to be cooking videos and cooking interactions. I want these to be something where you tune in and quickly get some information. So first thing we're going to do is when we make a smoothie, water as the base. I find a lot of people don't get enough water in the day. So starting it right here, perfect. I've got my apples cut up. They're going in. I'll shut the top off. Apples in. Beautiful. Now, I buy frozen spinach. I also buy it regular and like just add it as is. But the frozen stuff, great texture. Also power packed, scrunched up, so it's really easy to use. Would you like something? I know. Babies love. You want your sucky pack? Do you want your sucky pack? It's mango. Do you want mango? Yeah. Now, can we be sure that that goes in your mouth? Yum. Great job, champ. Back to the smoothie. Very simple. Apple, spinach, and some blueberry. I also have some banana because I'm sharing it with Betty. But we tossed in some blueberries. Get that banana going. The banana, the blueberry, the apples, you can switch that up. So sometimes I'll have raspberry, sometimes I'll have strawberry, whatever. You get the picture. It covers the taste of the spinach. And I tell you this much right now, I've had young athletes as long as I can remember. Did you just crush that whole thing? It's gone? I've dealt with young athletes as long as I can remember. If you get a kid and you get them to eat spinach and kale, so usually I will also put kale in here. Anything you can do to get them to put those things in their body, it's amazing. This will do it, and I promise you, it's delicious. I also like to add cinnamon to almost everything. That's a taste thing for me. Cinnamon, the nice thing about it is it helps level blood sugar. Now, when we talk health, as we get a little older, blood sugar, blood pressure, heart rates, that's the kind of stuff we want. Oh, thanks for putting that on the ground for us. Was it good? Do you want another one? I'll get you another one. This beautiful kitchen, honestly. McMunn & Yates, I'm going to give them a shout out right now because McMunn & Yates did a phenomenal job on building this. It is completely functional, easy to take care of a baby in. How do you feel, Betty, about a banana raspberry one? Do you want another one? Do you want another sucky pack? Does this look good? Yes. Okay, I'm going to say this right now, usually because, my wife wanted her on camera, so she wanted her in a dress. We usually give her real food. This is just something that she can eat really easy and not make a mess. So behind the scenes, put on by her mom, just so everybody knows. We usually give her real food. Anyway, once this is done, this will be blended. I'm making this tonight, and I normally would, so it's ready in the morning, because I don't really like to cook first thing in the morning, prep food in the morning. So that's done. Second thing that I like to do, usually I would measure this out, but because I know typically what 2.5 cups of oatmeal looks like, I'm going to put 2.5 cups of oatmeal into this. This is overnight oats, and again, we're doing this the night before, so it's ready. I'm bad for this. If I do not have some simple things ready to go in the morning, I will not eat healthy. And I hate to say that about myself, but I am very bad for not being prepped and then going to very bad decisions. And I think that's something that not enough professionals or health experts talk about is we prep so that we're ready to go. What can I get you? What do you need? You threw the last one on the ground before you finished it. Do you know that? Yeah. So, oatmeal, soy milk, just enough to cover it. This is stuff that find a recipe online that you like and make that. Now, here's something in this household. My wife is completely vegan. She does it for the animals. She cares about the environment and does things like that. So we are very conscious about mostly eating. She's 100% plant-based. I, every once in a while, don't take it as serious and throw in a few other products. But I do it not because of protein. I do it for the B12. I've had issues in the past with not digesting or absorbing synthetic B12. So I make sure I got a few days of the week where I have natural sources of B12 through animal products. My wife will not do that. She doesn't need to. She's been to the doctor on a regular basis, monitors B12 in her blood. So our protein, you can get enough protein 100% plant-based. That is a fact. So we add into our oatmeal in the morning 10 parts and chia seeds. What should we get you next, okay? What could we do for the baby? Once that's in, add a little bit more soy milk, and I will stir that all together. Because each of us in this house like things a little different, some don't like cinnamon, etc. We make the base of it at night, and then of course in the morning, it goes, I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. In the morning, we can each add what we want, whether it's I don't know, maple syrup or anything whatsoever. We can do that to our own taste. I add the cinnamon and maple syrup. Nobody else does. That's how it goes around here. So that goes straight into the fridge. Now we're ready. Once this is blended, once this is sitting there, I'm ready, whether I am fasting that day, and I do fasting, whether I'm fasting and doing this in the afternoon or first thing in the morning. What can I get you? What's next on the list? What are you going to throw on the floor next? Should we try a cracker? Okay. Should we break this up? One for each hand? There you go. Oh, that quickly went on the floor, didn't it? Well, that's breakfast in a nutshell. If you can do those two things, you will start your day right every single day. Next stop on the list, one thing I want to talk about is serving size. And for me, tonight, on the next thing that I'm doing, is right here. So I'm going to be having salmon tonight. The way I do salmon is very simple, and this is something that I want more and more people to understand, is that if you can cook without sauces, but instead adding spices and using pepper, So it's cheating. We don't always keep lemons in the house. I do use lemons if we have them. We don't have them, so the backup plan, a little bit of lemon juice, squeeze it on top. From there, I like to use a little seasoning salt to taste, throw it on top. I've got the barbecue going in the background outside, and it is on wide open. So this actually only takes about, I think it's 8 or 9 minutes is all it takes to cook these. So I've got seasoning salt and then cayenne pepper. If you can take the heat, cayenne is amazing for the body and adds a whole lot of benefit to it. But that's it. That's what I put on there. Then with this, I'll have either a little bit of rice. Tonight we've actually got nochi going. So I'll have that as a side. And then I've got pickles. Tess has her own thing going with how she gets her protein at tonight's meal. I think it'll be a chickpea salad or something like that. But that's it. So breakfast in the morning. This is the thing. Serving size. This is 2 servings. It is critical to know that you want to put just what your body needs in. Again, like I say, I'm in a vegan household, so my wife wouldn't touch this. She's actually going to glare at me a little for taking it. I'm in it not because I need it for the protein. I need it for myself. We had a little incident a couple of years ago with my B12 dipping down way too low. I got sick, nosebleeds, and the whole thing. So we stick to me having fish twice a week. But like I say, the serving size is what's critical. That's 2 servings. I'm going to have 1 tonight, and I'm going to put 1 probably in a salad tomorrow for lunch. And that is it. That's nutrition in a nutshell. We're going to be doing this a lot. So I got to get somebody a full meal. We got to get her dress off and put a bib on her so she can make a huge mess, have her real food. But for you guys, that breakfast, right? It is a water-based, simple smoothie. Some overnight oats, really easy to do. That's ready for you so you don't go and get the wrong stuff. So you don't do the donut or a muffin on the way to work. Simple, easy. That's what we want you doing. That's how we live this healthy lifestyle. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again very shortly. Next week, we're going to do it again. Next week, we're really going to focus on serving size and how to pick meals on a regular basis so that we're ensuring a whole gamut of nutrients get into the body. Very much plant-based, and that's a lot of what we're going to be doing, is really showing you how to cut back on those animal products and really go plant forward. We'll also have some experts coming up in the next little while that are going to be able to talk as a registered dietitian or somebody that studies nutrition on a regular basis, how to best get a lot of nutrients in the body without a lot of calories. So, thanks for joining us. Somebody wants my attention. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.